Hey, what's up, everyone? I probably don't even have to tell you. You probably already know, but the weather is crazy. That's what I'm going to start the video with. It's currently in the 50s. It's nearly 60 degrees, 58 right now. And it's almost 8 a.m. And it's supposed to be in the 70s today and the 70s tomorrow. And then it drops into the 30s for highs Monday, and then warming back up into the 70s again through the forecast, 60s and 70s. And it's just, this weather has been insane, consistently insane. I mean, it's been in the same few days, the same week, you'll have teens, 20s, and then up into 70s, and then from 70s back down into the 30s and 20s again. So definitely a roller coaster ride, and yet it's still spring-like in many locations. Strong storms and tornadoes are possible to roll through for Saturday, and people are still mowing yards. All right, but what's going on here? Water wars. California's water supplies are in big trouble, they say. Powerful atmospheric river is set to drench the drought-stricken area this weekend. China. Mega cities are on the brink of a water shortage. This is the image of California's water emergency. This is an image of the fault lines in California, which they are overdue for activity. And a strong rise in earthquakes, 51 earthquakes off of the Oregon coast on the Blanco fracture zone. As you can see here, something going on in the Nankai trough, in the Nankai zone in Japan. Earthquake swarms are moving along the subduction zone. And around 3 days ago, a dangerous double cyclone, bomb cyclone, which are becoming much more common, exploded over Ireland, triggering widespread power outages and 80-mile-per-hour winds and large waves. They call them giant waves. And scientists say they've discovered a new type of earthquake that's slow and long, similar to what has previously been discovered in volcanic areas. And several days ago, after that rare blizzard warning in Hawaii, they declared a state of emergency because of the catastrophic flooding on their lands, the islands. And this was a view of the unprecedented heat about 4 days ago throughout the United States. This morning, you would not have known that. It was in the 20s and cold. Then, yesterday morning it was in the 20s and cold, warmed up throughout the day, and now throughout the night it's warmed up and it's 60 degrees, and it's supposed to be 60 right now, and I think in the 70s for Sunday, and then back, or in the 70s for Saturday and Sunday, and then back again for 37 and dropping on Monday. Crazy weather. 3 Alaskan volcanoes are erupting across the Aleutian chain. Scientists wondered whether the next Novarupta blast could occur. I don't know if you saw this news, but a sudden and spectacular Semeru eruption killed 13 people, injured 57. Rescuers were searching through the villages of blanketed molten ash, looking for survivors. It was devastating. So much love to the people. This was an image from Indonesia. 40,000 feet of ash spewed into the air from their volcano, covered everything, just like you saw in the image above that I just showed you. It covered everything in ash, like a historical scene, almost like out of Pompeii in Italy. It caused parts of the island of Java to plunge into darkness. And from weather bombs to 7 atmospheric rivers in 1 month, farm animals died by the hundreds and thousands of British Columbia floods. I mean, this atmospheric river that we're experiencing, double bomb cyclone, that would make 9 or 10 now in this past month. And it was snow chaos in Europe about 6 days ago. Farmers dug up sheep out of 10-foot snow drifts in the UK, while dozens are forced to sleep in an IKEA store in other areas. This was that blizzard warning from Hawaii. 1 foot of snow or more, gusts of 100 miles per hour. They actually had, I think, a couple of feet of snow in some areas. And it just never ends for La Palma, the volcanic eruption. Cumbre Vieja activity is picking up again after record earthquakes and toxic gas from the strong Strombolian jets prompt evacuation of Puerto Neos. Puerto Neos, image shown here. This is a rare event. A very deep sea fish, an ugly, ugly anglerfish, washed up on shore in California. Now, in the past, they stated that meant that a big one was coming. It was like a sign when deep sea fish washed up on shore on the beaches. Well, fast forward days later, and they have been having a swarm of over 50 earthquakes off the coast of Oregon. So, are they related? A larger one may be on the way. It's hard to tell, but this is interesting regardless. And the most aggressive windstorm in living memory slammed Turkey, killing 6 and injuring dozens in Istanbul. Apocalyptic videos and pictures have been posted online as extreme winds hit Turkey. And on December 4th, they had a rare reverse eclipse. That's right, a rare reverse solar eclipse. And back on December 1st, EMF tests maybe? Flock of 200 starlings dropped dead from the sky in the Galatian city after plasma discharge. So, could be tests of an electromagnetic frequency, some technology or weapon. And space war. U.S. satellites attacked daily now. Space Force General details how jamming, blinding lasers, cyber attacks, and other satellites have America's space-based capabilities under siege. From lasers to radio frequency jammers and more. Not such a good idea, but on December 1st, scientists actually started drilling in a tunnel into the heart of an active volcano in Iceland, risking a huge eruption just to dig. And back on November 30th, explosions and unusual seismic signals were recorded at Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines. The last eruption took place in 1991. It was considered the second largest eruption of the 20th century. And I'm going to do some research into the North Carolina fires and see if they've taken care of that situation very soon. Got to end the video here, but it's rare you see fires like that in North Carolina, but this was late last month. All right, peace and much love. Thank you for watching. This has been a list of various events happening in the world around us, and there is no shortage. Keep a track on this crazy weather because it's non-stop. Peace. Links below, signing out.